Is it possible for Uber drivers to make $350 in 12 hours of driving in 10 passengers? My friends, in this video, you are going to see that is possible. Literally, for the last 6 weeks, I've been trying to sit and figure out this algorithm. What is the best time to drive? What is the best location to drive? What are the best days to drive? And I finally figured it out. My friends, sit back, relax, watch this short video. This is just my first passenger. It's going to show you my thinking. It's going to show you step by step how I cherry pick. And believe it or not, I drove almost an hour and 35 minutes or 35 miles to pick up my first passenger. But the secret is not in the first passenger in this video. It's watching all 10 videos that I'm going to post next, because by the time I post 10 videos, you'll see how I got to $350. Sit back, relax, and remember to comment and ask great questions. Good morning, my friends. It is 6:57 in the morning. I'm going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is turn this app on. And then after that, we're going to see where it's going to take us. But I'm trying to get to Palm Springs. First, San Bernardino. Yeah, that's too far away. That was 22 minutes away, 15 miles to pick up somebody. No, that's not going to happen. But I'm going to look to the left at Moreno Valley, Jurupa Valley. See if there's any $4 signs. No. Where I'm at, no $4 signs. We're going to check Hemet. Yeah, Hemet is always busy, but I need a ride to take me there. And then we're going to check. Oh, there you go, Palm Springs. Yesterday I tried to go to Palm Springs. Oh, look, that's too many $4 signs. So we're going to go towards Palm Springs. We're going to double check what time. So right now it's 7. I can probably get there by 8 o'clock when the first flights come in. Then 10, 11, 12, 1. It's all busy by the airport. And it's a Monday. So anybody that was going out to drive at Palm Springs for Coachella, forget it. Okay, 40 minutes, 34 miles away. I can get lucky because there's a gas station right around here for Morongo Casino, somewhere here. I'm gonna stop there to get gas, and hopefully by then I get a ride that way. If not, then we're gonna deadhead and just be ready and be at the airport early in the morning when it starts getting busy, unless Uber gives me something else while I'm heading out that way. Okay, it is 7:17 in the morning. I just put gas in for Morongo Casino. I waited here around 5 minutes. Nothing popped up. So basically, I'm gonna go back to, oh yeah, the way I gotta do it is over here. I'm gonna go back to the airport and use it as a guide. There's still nobody there, which is very good. And I wanna get there by 8 o'clock. So now it's 7:18. I am about 30 minutes away, yeah. So yesterday, and in like half the time when you leave this area and you start going and you're about to get on the freeway, because then you can't come back, Uber gives you a ride. So right now we're gonna watch this, and if it does, I'm gonna record it and I'll let you know. Otherwise, we're gonna end up in Morongo and we're gonna start our day from there. Well, I'm on the freeway ramp, so nothing popped up today. I could have waited a little bit, give it another 10 minutes, but I prefer to be at the airport and just test out Palm Springs today. Okay, this is the first one that pumped up. It's in Palm Springs for $10. It's gonna take me 15 minutes. And I'm on the freeway, I couldn't really read it. It was a short ride. It was gonna be 5 minutes to go 1.7 miles to make $10. Maybe I should have clicked on it. But the fact that Uber's offering me a ride when I am, 17 miles away is good. That means there's not too many drivers out there. That's what I learned from that. I think that was like $3. I'm still on the freeway. I couldn't really look at it, but I like recording it because it had the accept button. And my point here is this. I'm about 15 minutes away, 8 miles away. And the closer we get, the more bad offers Uber's gonna give you. So you have to just remember that. Stick to your guns. I have a plan. We want at least 15, 20 bucks Ideally, you want to get like a $25, $30 ride in the morning, so you can get like a big amount. Because if you do $15, then you have to do two $15 rides to get 30 bucks, and 2 hours is gone. But if in one ride you can get 30 bucks, that's good, because then you can probably get a ride back towards the airport for another 30 bucks. Here's the next one. It wants me to go backwards and pick up somebody. Not worth it. The first thing I look at is the money. The second thing I look at is how much time it's going to take, and then the distance. That just didn't make any sense. Yep, that's not going to happen. But the good news is we're getting closer. So here's another bad one. $4 is not even worth looking at, and I'm still driving. So we're about 13 minutes away, 5 miles from the airport. Still getting nasty little rides because we're driving. It keeps giving us nothing good, but we're gonna be patient. This is the beauty of cherry picking, because the app knows once I get to the airport, I'm gonna be sitting there for a while, and they're not gonna make any money. And I don't think there's enough drivers out here on a Monday today, so this is gonna be fun. I wanna see if they're gonna give me something decent before I get to the airport, or am I gonna have to wait at the airport and work on my YouTube channel? Okay, multiple stops, which means I might pay more than $9. It's going to, I'm driving. It was around 3.7 miles. Yeah, I can't even make that decision. But again, it wasn't 15 bucks, but the amount is going up, right? We went from $3 to $6 to $9. We want to get to 15 to 20 bucks. There's another one for $7. Not gonna be me. Remember, the important thing here to note is I have a plan. I know by 8 o'clock there's flights coming in, 9 o'clock there's flights coming in, 10, 11 it's gonna peak. So I'm sticking to my rules, and if I'm at the airport and there's nothing happening, I'll take that hour that I'm waiting and I'll work on my YouTube channel. I'll read a book, I'll walk, I'll exercise, I'll stretch, right? And the second plan that I have is, if anything around 20, 25, 15 bucks comes and is reasonable, I will take it, right? If I'm driving, I can't make that decision. Like right now I'm driving, it wants me to take the $7 ride. I can't make that decision, right? There's a green light, I gotta go. And $7, it's not even worth looking at right now. It's prime time, 7:40 in the morning. So that's the other thing I want you guys to note is it's 7:30 in the morning. You know, till 9 o'clock you can get a decent ride. Here's another one. Nope. $4 is too low. It's not even worth looking at. And these opportunities increase as you get closer to the airport. Because remember, Uber knows once you're at the airport, you're gonna be stuck there. Okay, here's the first one. 20 to Indio for 23 miles. It's gonna take around what? 38 minutes plus 5, 45 minutes. So now I have to think, is it worth taking it? Okay, I'll take this one. Because the numbers are right. Oh shit. It wants me to make a right turn and kill myself right there. That's not gonna happen. And now it wants me to make a loop. I'm just gonna make a U-turn right here. But first I'm gonna park, stop this video, and take my notes. But I took this because $20 or $22 and going to Indio is fine. And maybe from Indio I can get a ride back to the airport. Or I can wait at the airport for 30 minutes and have no money in my pocket. Just dropped off the passenger. Now let's take a look at the details. Figure out how much we made, how much the customer paid, how much the commercial auto insurance took. That's a little surprise for you that I didn't tell you about. A little something that I've changed about my videos. Now I'll be analyzing the money after every passenger when I post, so we can really understand what's going on. And one more bonus tip. By the time I end this video, you'll see the customer ended up giving me a tip, and I ended up making just a little bit more money. Just dropped off the customer. As you can see over here, it wants me to go online. I will when I'm ready. Right now, let me show you where I'm at. I'm in Indio. You can see there's a surge here, surge here, surge here, and all $4 signs. This is very good news, okay? And how did I get here? I was near Palm Springs Airport. I basically went to the 10 freeway. We came down and we came like this. It was a nice, easy, maybe 40-minute drive. Let me show you the numbers. And remember, my friends, there's no rush, okay? So I'm gonna move this up a little bit, make it nice and easy. I would be nice to get a tip on this, but let's see, the guy's filthy rich, okay? The distance, 23 miles for $20 is fine. 36 minutes is fine, which means, you know, we're making at least $30 an hour. If we get a tip, then it will get 4 check marks. Until then, we're gonna say this was an okay cherry picked. And remember, I need to get back to the airport right now. So as you can see right here, the customer paid $43, and auto insurance took around $11. That's not bad. And Uber made $11. And this is where I remind you, anytime where Uber makes money on service fee and the driver makes less than 50%, this is where the tip is. Because if we don't get a tip, that means that's where it went, unfortunately. Okay, now that's done. That's good news. Now I'm back online, and I should not have to drive UberX right now, right? So let me make sure it is off. It is, and let's see what pops up. So if I have to make a move from here, it's telling me to go towards Coachella, which is fine because this is the event that we're at. And the second place it's telling me to go is this way. It's also telling me to go towards La Quinta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on UberX, see what pops up, see if something's decent. If not, then most likely I'm going to go towards La Quinta because it's at another extreme. And from there, you can sometimes get a ride back towards the airport. So no, we're going to keep saying no to all this little stuff. And then that's going to cause the surge to go up every time I say no. Okay, so there's some drivers there. That's 2. And now, if you look over here, La Quinta turned into $4 signs. So probably Coachella is better because, ooh, $92. Huntington Beach for 119 miles, I'll do that. I'd rather make $92. Got it. Oh, perfect. Picking up Mr. Muhammad. All right. So look at that. For 2 hours, and you do a long trip like this, sometimes it can turn into a tip. And from Huntington Beach, now I just slowly work my way back and make another $100. I can drive there. Maybe I can get home before the traffic starts. So this is how you cherry pick, my friends. And now if you look at my screen, $26.81 is what I ended up making with a tip. I think it's around a $6 tip. Up front, I was supposed to get $20 on this passenger. And you already know, after I dropped this passenger off, I got a $92 ride. And that one gave me a $20 cash tip, so I ended up making $112. That's going to be the next video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and ask me questions about cherry picking.